So welcome to the first lecture on this chapter, and as I mentioned it before, in this part we are going to learn more about the different social media marketing platforms that we are going to learn in this course. So first of all, let me change the screen. Here we are. This is the place that I put all the documents for the social media marketing agency, and these are the topics that we have right now. And we are going to talk about building your agency part 1. Now, the thing is that before we go inside, I wanted to show you, you see here we have part 1, then here we have part 2, and here we have part 3. The reason that I divided all this information into different parts is because, first of all, you don't need to learn all of the information about all of the information, tactics, strategies that you need for building your agency right at the beginning. For example, in this part, you may, I think, you will learn more about building your agency website. Here, you will learn more about, for example, finding clients, getting clients, managing them, and so on. Now, you don't need to learn all of these right at the beginning. And also, beside that, along the way, you have to improve your skills in marketing. Okay, some of you may know a little bit about marketing. Some of you may be a little bit more advanced or know absolutely nothing. Right? It doesn't matter. We are going to learn powerful strategies in each of these chapters. All right. So come here and click on Build Your Agency Part 1. And here we are. So here we have some social media marketing channels. And the thing is that we are not going to use all of them, all of these channels for all type of businesses. You may need it. You may need all of it for some type, but mostly, for example, several days ago, I received a message from one of my students, and he said that I want to do social media marketing for doctors, right? And mostly for doctors, for example, you don't need a Snapchat, you don't need Pinterest, right? But learning them all will be very useful for you. On the next couple of sections, we are going to talk about finding your niche. And after that, you will know more about which of these channels will be the most, will have the most use for your niche, right? So the first one is YouTube. Now, YouTube is the long form of doing marketing. So what do I mean by long form? For example, you can upload long videos, 1 hour video, 10 minutes videos, 5 hours video, and everything about it is fine. People won't get annoyed. People expect to receive long format content, right? But on Instagram, for example, people usually don't expect that. People usually expect to receive, for example, a short form like images, or usually on videos under 1 minute. Of course, right now we have IGTV on Instagram. Using it is very helpful, but still mostly people are on Instagram to receive short format. So the next one is Instagram, and as you can see here, I wrote down showcase and highlights. So you can mostly use it to show some showcases, some highlights about your business. For example, as I mentioned, the short format of content that you have available. The next one is Twitter, and Twitter is the loud channel. And what do I mean by that is that you can use it a lot in a day. For example, if you post 10 times on Instagram, usually people will get annoyed. But if you tweet 10 times a day on Twitter, people expect something like that. And also, there's another advantage here is that when you can tweet a lot, you can post a lot on Twitter in a day, you can test the stuff there. You can test different posts there and select the top ones, and then, for example, use those top ones on Instagram or Facebook or other platforms, right? So the next one is Facebook. Now, Facebook is the combination of YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. So you can upload long format videos, 10-minute videos, 1 hour videos, and you can show some showcases like the ones that we have on Instagram, and also you can post small sentences on Twitter, same as Twitter on Facebook. Now, the next one is email. You may say email is not a social media marketing channel. Yes, it's not a social media marketing, but it is a very important part of any business these days. So you need to learn as much as you can about email marketing. As you can see here, I wrote down lifeblood of a business. A body won't be alive without the blood inside it, and email for a business is the same as that blood in our body. The next part, we are going to have Google ads and Facebook ads, and these two are the engine of a business, the heart of every business. Okay, so you need both of these. You can't avoid them, right? So as we go along in the course, you will learn more about Facebook ads and Google ads and how you can use some specific powerful strategies to get real results for any business. The next one is Snapchat. Snapchat is mostly for niche markets and for some niche target. For example, you can use Snapchat mostly for young people. And as I mentioned before, for example, for some kind of doctors, you cannot use Snapchat. There is no benefit in it. And the next one is Pinterest. Now, Pinterest, mostly people think that it is a social media, which is not. Pinterest is a search engine like Google, right? And in fact, it's very useful. I know people who drive a huge amount of traffic every month to their website or their landing pages through Pinterest, and they generate millions of dollars every month from this channel. So learning it will be very useful. So that was all about the different marketing platforms that we are going to learn more about in this course, and we are going to use them to get results for different businesses. And on the next part, we are going to talk about the business model that you will need for your social media marketing agency. So if you're ready, let's go for it.